God's real.
I believe in the creator, whatever that may be. I don't know. Something's responsible for something.
But you don't believe that any of the shit in the Bible is stuff that literally happened? You're not a Christian.
I stand with the Ten Commandments.
You're spiritual.
The Bible stands for basic instructions before leaving Earth. So it just basic instructions. Yes, it does.
The Ten Commandments is the only thing I stand by.
That's really true.
You want me to look up the etymology of the word Bible?
Look it up. Let's see.
It's not an acronym.
There needs to be a new Bible. Martin Luther King, Tookie Williams, Malcolm X. Who else?
Bible meaning.
What does the word Bible mean? The word Bible simply means book.
Khalid Muhammad.
The English word Bible is ultimately derived from the Greek term biblia, meaning books. Like bibliography or a biblioteca in Spanish is like the library.
The minister Louis Farrakhan.
So Google is right.
Wack 100.
Well, I don't think you're going to find anybody who says it means basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's just from a song.
All these need to be stories and a new Bible.
You should have let us just have that conversation without trying to. Okay, but now what are you saying?
They heard me. It's real shit.
Okay.
Because y'all trying to figure out a word, you already know what I mean.
Thing, yeah.
It's just a book.
Yeah.
Your
well, now we know that. He thought it was from the Jizza song.
From the what?
Man.
In the Jizza song, he says basic instructions before leaving Earth.
I was taught that.
Well, I mean, people make up acronyms for everything.
Oh, yeah. Always.
But at the end of the day I think people, if they believe in what they believe in, then, hey, it get them through the day, right?
No, I'm with that. Yeah, if your grandma believes in God and that makes her feel good about life,
dumbass moron.
Who gives a shit? Well, I'm not calling her a moron, but
no, I'm just saying a dumbass moron.
You go to church, Adam?
Hold on, bro. You missed the acronym. A dumbass moron.
DAM. Oh, ADM.
Gotcha.
I was trying to think of one for yours too. We always collecting. What's a good K? I don't know. Kittens. We always collecting kittens.
Shout out R&B. Cause she got that meow.
Tell him.
That's racist.
Saying tell him?
No, that's how you did that?
Well, it's because like Lil Terrio.
No, that's what you try to do. You try to act black, huh?
If you're going to make a new Bible, for sure, I think that Lil Terrio needs a spot in there.
No, but bro, like for real, I think it needs, because the Bible is just a book of stories of people. Remember, they was killers and rapists and robbers. It was stories of their life. Tookie Williams, he did what he did out here, went to death row. But your dad might have been in there with him. Was your dad on death row with him? Right? And end up writing children's books. Like that's showing a drastic change. Malcolm X, his story. And I believe it's like, why should it just stop at Peter, Andrew, James, John, and Matthew, and Mark? Why should it just stop at them when there's other people that have had the same story?
If you really wanted to make a book that was like the ultimate guide for how to live your life, it probably wouldn't be just a zillion random stories like the Bible is.
Yeah, but it's different. Too many different ways of living your life. So
if they were still updating the Bible would look nothing like the version that people still read to this day.
I mean, that's a good way to put it, because there's so much shit that
the shit's damn near unreadable. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The realest part of the Bible, to me, is the Ten Commandments. It pretty much tells you how to coexist with people.
Let's take a look at this.
But
the Ten Commandments, I'm telling you.
I'm saying let's take a look.
Everything about that, I don't think is nothing you would disagree with. It's telling you how to live amongst people, how to coexist with people.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. That seems like a fair ask if you're saying that you're God. You're not going to have any other gods.
No, because God is in man, all types of things, right? Money,
exactly.
Yeah.
Anything that you...
Right, okay, yeah. If you put something else in general before him in your life, it's harder for him to bless you. So yeah, you can't put your money or any of the things you're addicted to in front of God. Okay, fair enough. But let's be fair. He's only got 10 commandments, and one of them is basically like, I'm number one. Don't with anybody else more than me. Well, so already we're starting off in kind of an egotistical perspective here.
We all feel that way. I'm the God of my house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're the God of your house. You don't want your family when it comes to that position to put anything else before you.
Okay. Fair enough. Number 2, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. Anything you worship more than God is a graven image. Cars, clothes, sports, even our jobs are dangerous things to worship because they can go away, but God will never go away, and that's why it's best for us to only worship him. So again, he's only got 10 commandments, and so far, 20% of it is basically like, I'm the shit.
Yeah, but we're not. We're looking at ourselves, and that's really telling you.
Don't you feel like 1 and 2? 1 and 2 are basically the same thing.
That's saying don't put everything into materialistic things. You'll around and lose, and we all know that. We done been there.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Okay, so now we're on 3 that are basically like, I'm the shit, don't disrespect me. I'm starting to feel like this guy's a bit of a maniac.
You dad in the house?
No, but the 3 of the rules, he could have consolidated all this into 1.
And 1, yup.
Let's go.
That's why they should still be editing this thing.
Let's go.
Okay.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Okay, 1/7 of the days, y'all not going to do nothing but talk about me.
He on some bullshit. Let's go.
This is kind of weird to me. I don't know.
Let's go.
You right.
Honor thy father and thy mother. Okay, so finally we're going outside of him. Value the people that gave birth to you. That we can all agree on that. Okay. Very good.
So 5 through 10 is what I fuck with.
Thou shalt not kill. We can all agree with that. Murder is a uniquely evil crime.
But it's certain rules to that. What
yeah,
about,
it should say thou shalt not murder.
Murder.
A pedophile,
because you can kill.
Yeah.
Snitch.
Your ops.
Thou shalt not know. If a in your house at 2 o'clock in the morning,
right.
I believe you got the right to kill that dude.
For sure. So it's not. It should not be thou shalt not kill. It should be thou shalt not murder.
Murder. Okay.
Murder is bad. Killing is whatever.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Y'all kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. And this,
now that's conditional.
But if you're going to make a woman your queen in your life, if you're going to really choose her to be your partner, you should not deceive her. I would agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with it. But that's conditional. Because what you do is not adultery. You're married,
right?
But because they're going to define as having sex.
Consent.
I think if God really understood the situation, he would not consider what we do adultery because we have an agreement.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's not adultery.
So
that's a business move, right?
Yeah.
Nah, but she knows.
Thou shalt not steal. I mean, okay.
Okay, I'm with that.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. This is almost like don't snitch. This one is about honesty. If you lie to someone, you are bearing false witness and may cause harm to yourself and to others. Okay. Yeah, don't lie on someone who is an innocent or someone that you are in cahoots with.
I mean, that's kind of different too, because if one of my homeboys tell me he about to go cheat, I'm not gonna tell his girl.
But you've chosen an allegiance. You've chosen bros before hoes.
Of course, so.
But
that wouldn't imply.
But if he was gonna go cheat on your sister. Well,
it's still none of my business.
But that's a girl that you might choose to put before your bro.
Because you don't
really with him like that.
If he come home to his mama house and see his sister with another dude,
it's the same thing. Because at the end of the day, if I tell my homie and he with my sister, next thing you know is they're gonna be right back together and you be out.
No, yeah, that's real. It's a lot easier to just stay out of shit a lot of times.
A lot easier.
Especially like you see a dude beating up a chick on the street. If you're a young hothead, you might want to get involved. If you grown, you might just be like, go ahead, that ain't my problem.
Never seen a quiet bitch get choked either.
That's a fact.
Thou shalt not covet. To covet means to be so jealous of something someone else has that you want it desperately. Coveting makes a person miserable, and it keeps them from putting God first. This commandment helps keep you from falling into this bad habit.
I got to change what I was saying.
Seems fair.
I believe in the 5 commandments.
Which one?
5 through 10, and one of them is suspect.
Yeah.
Was it 6?
What was
one of them was suspect.
The kill one?
Nah, one of them was suspect. Yeah. The kill one.
Yeah.
That's kind of suspect. Yeah. So I believe in the 5, because the first 5 was dude glorifying himself.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, I get it, you're God.
He thought he was God.
If you're really so fly, if you're really God, you shouldn't have to do any convincing.
Well, first of all, God ain't wrote shit, because I'm going to tell you this right now. I done booked a bunch of pastors with this shit. There is no book of God. There's a book of Mark, Matthews, Peter, book of Luke, book of all that, Ecclesiastics, those books, Exodus,
John.
But there's no book that says God. There's no God chapter this, verse this, none of that. That doesn't exist.
It was written by people.
Yeah, so basically God told them, well, write this down. Like, I don't believe that.
I do agree, like Psalms 144:1. I agree with that.
My thing is that this book, this Bible seems to be describing a world in which God was presenting himself to mankind all the time in very obvious, undeniable ways. My thing is, I've been alive for 40 years. We have, thousands of years of recorded history, and there are like no instances in which God has made it undeniably true that he exists. And you would think that if the purpose of God, and what they'll say is like, oh, like you should have to have faith. You have to like be able to, like it wouldn't be right if God just showed himself to you so overtly. But I mean, that's what he's doing in the Bible.
Well,
make it obvious to me.
And I'm going to correct people because I see your birth certificate, you're 43. 43.
November 24th, 1983.
43, 80. 43. I seen your shit. So, end of the day,
weird lie.
The book was used to manipulate. It's the coldest trick in the look. Only way you're gonna know is to believe. So when you die, you're gonna go here or there. Some shit they made up right now. If I'm walking on the land with a mule in the year 100, whatever that is, and I see rain come out the sky, thunder come out the sky, light, right? Shit. I'm thinking something up there too. But in today's age, we have all been on top of the clouds. You've been on the plane, you get on top of the clouds, you're like, motherfucker, ain't nothing up here. Rockets that went up into space, ain't nothing up here, right? We know damn well ain't nothing down there burning.
We live in a world in which there's infinite options of things to distract you. TV, music, internet, whatever.
That's a fact.
And it's like, we forget that the people who put the Bible together were living in a world in which there was nothing to do, so they just sit around and they make up stories, and there's all these phenomenons happening around them. Picture 2,000 years ago, there's an earthquake. What the are you gonna think happened?
Exactly.
Now, I can hop on Wikipedia and figure out exactly why an earthquake exists. But if you're a caveman,
you don't know.
Why is there an earthquake? I don't know. It must be a powerful man in the sky.
How do we know? How do we know what year it really is when they start counting? That's the equivalent to these dumb fucks saying, we only know about 8% of what's in the ocean. Dummy, in order to say that, that means we got to know of everything in the ocean to say, we know out of all these things, we've only seen 8%. These things. It doesn't make sense.
But there's like so much of the ocean that it's kind of like, you probably don't need to look at 100% of it to have a general idea of what's going on down there, right?
Do you believe in spirits?
Yeah, I do.
No.
You don't? Ghosts?
I believe in that shit. I definitely do. I've seen shit, felt shit.
You've had a ghost molest you or what?
See, that's why you got gay tendencies. That's why you defending lefty kiss play.
You should call him zesty butt play if you want to call him something
that
gay.
Dude,